and welcome to another episode of MDC Students Connect. Success. Today we have with us James Pierre, who is covering the chapter of the Suncoast chapter, National Academy of Television Arts and Sciences. And not only is he a recipient of a few awards and scholarships, but he's also a member of the NATAS Academy as well.
Yes.
Hello, James. Thank you for being with us today.
Thank you so much, Yvonne. It is truly an honor being here, and thank you. It's a lot of joy, and you look so beautiful.
Thank you. Thanks so much for having me and always keeping me in mind when it comes to these things.
Absolutely, and especially to talk about NATAS, which is a very great opportunity for students, not only here at Miami-Dade College, but all the colleges and universities in South Florida. So it's an honor.
That's right. Now, I'm aware that you are a recipient of maybe one or two scholarships or one or two awards or all of the above. Can you tell me your experience with that?
Yeah. Absolutely. As a student, I earned my bachelor here at Miami-Dade College in TV and film. So I was exposed to that wonderful opportunity to apply for a scholarship to NATAS, the National Television Academy Awards of Sciences. So I applied in 2010. I won the first scholarship, and I applied again in 2011. I won in 2013, which made me the first one to really be a recipient of that 3 times, not only as Haitian American, but also as a student at Miami-Dade College, especially the North Campus. And now I'm part of the team to encourage others to apply for that. It is a wonderful opportunity because not only you have the opportunity to know firsthand what's happening in the market as a student, TV, film, whether you're in college or in high school. We open as well a chapter for high school students. If they want to apply for that, they can do that as well. But particularly for college and universities, the first financial issue, if you cannot pay for your college, this is a good opportunity to pay for that. It's free scholarship. We're not asking anything back in return. You know, this is money that we are giving you to pay for your, for classes or books and forth. The second part of it is this is a team of the NATAS, National Television Academy Awards of Sciences, is a chapter of the Suncoast, which is the Emmy Awards. You probably heard that, and you see so many awards that we're giving you. So you have a first hand opportunity to know these are the professionals. We guide you on what to do if you want to win an award. This is, these are the steps that you have to take in order to win that. But also, if you want to be doing internship for local stations, Univision, Telemundo, Loco 10, and MDC-TV, back and forth. So we'll also put you in contact with these local stations so you can do internship and eventually get a job there.
Very good.
Yeah.
Now, how did you particularly find out about the opportunity to receive the scholarships and the awards? Was it here through a school, a professor?
At that time, it was through Professor Billy Oliver. But now what we do is, if you're a member of the Suncoast chapter, we send emails to professors, directors, and also students now. If you want to apply, this is what you have to do. You go to the website, you apply for it. But we usually work directly with professors in the TV, radio, and telecommunication departments, so they will pass along the message. We have great opportunity coming up. This is the perfect time for students to apply for the scholarship. It's going to be in November, but we encourage them to go to the website, and we also share information with Professor Oliver. If you're a student at Miami-Dade College North Campus, so you can also have the information to apply for it. Apply early because this year we open to the whole region. We're giving more money, obviously, but it's open to the whole region for a student in radio, TV, and film to apply. The requirements, I bring the paper, even though it may be a list, but it's not that much. You have to be a resident in South Florida, obviously. If you're from somewhere else, you won't have it. Either you have be a high school graduating or a college student in communications broadcast, which for TV and film apply. The GPA, you need to have at least a 3.5 GPA. And I know for sure our student at Miami-Dade College have that high, right? But for the community as well, you need to have that, have an official transcript submit it to us. You need to have a resume with the application and also submit your bio, which is very important. If you're in TV and film, you need to have a bio. The bio will really select, this is what you do, and we already we're putting exactly. So we put a name on the person that we are reading. That there's an essay, which is 250 to 350 words. May sound a lot, but if you love what you are writing about, it's not a lot. It's really about TV. So we have two topics this year. Is how was television affected this year's presidential elections? So we know election is the hot topic right now until November. So you're gonna, basically write about that, or you can say which media outlet has had the most impact and why. So, you can write 250 to 350 words. It can be longer if you want to explain some of these topics. This is the perfect time to start writing about it. If you're interested, letter of recommendation. We need a letter of recommendation from your professor and also from somebody else. We need 2 letters of recommendation. So it's very important, you stay in good faith with your professors, right? In good terms. So obviously they're going to have to write something good about you. And also, to participate in personal interview with the scholarship committee members. After we select the applicants, we're going to have an interview with the board members. And this is the time you're going to have to explain why do you think TV play a major role. You're going to have to explain some about your essay. Be natural, the same way that we are doing, explain why do you think we need to help you financially as well to be to have that
so
scholarship.
It's definitely a scholarship that you would suggest everyone that's interested in the fields of broadcasting, television, all of the arts and sciences related in the huge field to go ahead and apply, because it's not a scary scholarship like others maybe, right?
Like you were saying, even off the record, a connection is key. If you're doing TV, if you're doing radio, if you're doing mass communication, you need to have connection. And this is what we're offering to Soundcast and the Natas. We are offering connection. So feel free to apply and also to get familiar with all the people, and we do mentorship as well. So get familiar. You may see somebody on local TV. You said, you know what, I want to work closely with that person. This is a perfect time to do that. We have so many local station TV personalities receiving Emmy Awards through the Suncoast. So this is another opportunity as well. If you have projects, you can submit that and you will have opportunity to be part of it.
Very good. Thank you. So now we're going to just take a very quick short break, and we'll be back with MDC Student Success and the wonderful people we have with us today from the National Academy of Television Arts and Sciences. We'd like to have these guests with us. The next ones coming up will be actual recipients of the awards. Stay tuned.
Yeah.
Be creative. Be a hero. Be the solution. Be connected. Be innovative. Be global. Be successful. Be you. Be MDC. Be Miami-Dade College.
Hi, and welcome back to MDC Student Success. Again, I'm Yvonne Berga, and now we have Cayman Sway with us. Cayman is a recipient of the Student Television Awards, particularly in directing. Well, welcome on board.
Thank you for having me, Yvonne.
Thank you. So please go ahead and tell us how you discovered that this was an opportunity for you to submit your work.
Well, first I made a film here with Billy Oliver's class, TV directing. This was a very interesting subject for me, so I was very passionate about it. Then I went about submitting it to a lot of festivals, and last year I had submitted to NADAS, the Academy. I had submitted a small, short animation, but apparently in the wrong category, so it didn't work out for me.
Oh.
So I learned from my experience, and this year I just decided, you know what, I'll just submit it to the directing category and see what happens.
You did direct it?
I directed it, yes, and starred in it.
Okay, and what is the name of it?
Tesla.
Tesla, and what were the requirements, do you remember?
The requirements, I
The
can't
timing?
remember exactly. It was probably on the 20-minute short film.
Oh, okay.
Done in student settings and during the curriculum of the school, the year.
Very nice. And I have been made aware that you have provided a trailer for us.
Oh, yes, we do have one.
So we actually have it here, and we'd like to show it to the public now.
La bola. 11 Charlie.
What's going on in there? Open the door. The strangest things have been happening around here. You must be Mr. Tesla.
I am.
Tesla, very
Yes.
nice.
Thank
I
you.
can see why you're so proud of it and why you did win the award. Can you tell us how hard that was for you? Is directing something that comes just very natural to you?
I mean, you know, obviously, I would like to thank Miami-Dade Community College. I came back around 2012. That was my second win, if you will. I was a student in 1998 when I got my first associate in science. Back then, they didn't have a bachelor's degree. So now I came back again to pursue my passion in filmmaking, directing, independent filmmaking. And in 2012, and I'm about to graduate with my bachelor's degree here in film.
Very good.
And again, as I said, I'm very thankful to Miami-Dade College. I had no clue about how to go about filmmaking, but I was passionate about it, and I learned a lot from all the talented and knowledgeable professors here in the school. And directly or indirectly, consequentially, their effort in teaching us, you know, helped me to be what I've accomplished so far, what I set to do, accomplish.
Very good. So now that after you actually received the award, what would be your next step as far as showing it off? Is the short film still being shown somewhere? Is there somewhere that the public could view the entire thing?
Currently, I've submitted to quite a few festivals. We're on official selection for close to 12 film festivals. We have won the Best Visual Effects Award on the Flamingo Film Festival, and we're a special nomination award at the VAS Wildlife and Sciences Film Festival in Finland. So we have still quite a few festivals to go through. Currently, you're not going to be able to see it anywhere except the trailer. But in the near future, we'll probably release it once we're done with the festival circuit. Very
good. And what would be your goals or your next steps professionally?
Professionally, well, I'm consider myself an independent filmmaker at the core, and I have a feature film which is I'm planning on finishing, which I've worked for quite a while, and we actually came back in May, back from Bentonville Film Festival, and I had another short film / commercial for Coca-Cola that won a Best Short Film Award in Bentonville.
Oh.
So
you do have a quite impressive resume.
Well,
you're one of those students that didn't just keep his work tied into school. You actually did it outside of work, which is what many in this field say that is what you need to have, the
Yes,
experience outside of
definitely.
school. Because if not, then you'll just fall back and you won't be as recognized as the students that have constantly done their trial and errors like you did
I
yourself.
totally agree, yes.
Okay, very nice. And so now tell us something a bit more personal about yourself. Do you have any hobbies, or are these your hobbies and you just...
Again, filmmaking is very hard to, to become accomplished, to make a living, so to speak. So I used to be a personal trainer. Right now, I just took my real estate exam, so I'm a realtor as well. I like sports. I like to watch movies, read books, spend some time with my family.
So what will happen after Miami-Dade College?
I will continue try to do my independent films. I actually am in a pre-production of a short film called Marie. It's based on it's a fictional story of Marie Curie, the probably #1 scientist in the world, female scientist who has won 2 Nobel Prizes in physics and chemistry, and there's not a single woman besides her, except her, that has won those awards.
And that's something that you are directing, or you actually wrote that one?
I'm trying to direct and to produce. So this is going to be my next project. It's in the near future, but I've started working on it already. But we'll see how it goes.
Oh, well, best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Well, now I understand that you're also a member of NATUS. What are the perks of being a member? I understand that it's a yearly fee that you can pay,
Yes.
but why would you do that?
I became a member also. Besides that, they give you a lower fee to apply for submit your film, and
oh, okay. So those are one of the
I am a
very
member
good
as well. I didn't win the scholarship, but I won the Miami
award and
the Miami Magic scholarship at the Alien Wave scholarship at Magic Miami
Very
Animation
nice.
Gaming International Complex.
Very good for you.
But I'm very thankful to NATUS, the academy, and definitely this award it's so far the biggest award for my film and for myself and for I believe for the school and Professor Billy Oliver.
Very good. I'm glad you carry so much pride with the school and with yourself for being a recipient. And we'll be back right after this short break. Thank you.
Be creative. Be a hero. Be the solution. Be connected. Be innovative. Be global. Be successful. Be you. Be MDC. Be Miami-Dade College.
Hello and welcome back to MDC Student Success. Now we're here with Miss Shannon Rogers, who is also a recipient of the scholarship with NATUS, the National Academy of Television Arts and Sciences. And not only is she a recipient, but she also is a member, a student here at MDC, and a student who majors in the broadcasting field and she's now working on her bachelor's here. And so I'll turn it over to you. Hi, Shannon.
Hi, thank you. I'm very glad to be here.
Very good, and we're so glad to have you.
Thank you.
Now, please tell us why you decided to apply for the scholarship.
Of course, yes. I applied for the scholarship because I'm an independent student and I just finishing my Associates in Arts in the TV program, and I'm moving into the bachelor's program. I'm pretty excited, and I'm looking to move forward in that and hopefully finish my degree up here and maybe transfer to another school before getting into the career field, make sure I have enough knowledge under my belt before I move on.
Okay, and when you applied, I'm aware that you had two different topics to pick from, and you picked the political one. Why did that one grab your attention? Was that one an easier topic for you, or you found it a little bit different and you veered the other way versus the other option that you had?
Well, I chose the media election related topic because I felt that it's something that everyone understands whether you're in this major or not, or if you work in television, you are constantly watching television and keeping up with the elections, and it's just something that everyone can understand. They can see how some channels and some news stations can portray a different aspect of one candidate when another can show a completely different side, and it could be just the same footage, just the way they're showing it. It completely changes the message. So I feel like it's a big important thing in the electric, and a lot of even just regular day-to-day news, they can change the way things look. So I think it's really important for people to know. So I felt it would be easy to write about.
Okay, nice. And so Shannon, what are your hopes for, like where would you like to fall in the field? Would you like directing like our previous guest, or is there something else that you would like to focus on?
Actually, I have always been interested in directing with sporting events, just something that's like a little non-scripted, just being whenever you're watching that game and you don't really notice the effort that goes into each shot, each zoom, each close-up of the athlete. So I think it's a pretty interesting side. And other than that, reporting would be another side that I'd be interested in. So with this program at Miami-Dade, I'm able to learn the behind the scenes in case I want to go one way, and then even if I do something in front of the camera, I would be well knowledged because I know the background of it. So I think
were you ever an athlete? Because usually
yes.
You were
yes.
a person. What did you do?
Well, what didn't I do? I think would be a better question.
Yes.
I played softball for 10 years. I did varsity swimming for 4. I did volleyball, basketball, cheerleading. I decided I wanted to play soccer when I was little, but I realized that was a lot of running, so I tried to change that decision pretty quick.
So, are you an athlete still or not anymore?
No, now mostly I volunteer a lot, and I am working on my studies and part-time working.
Okay, well tell us, where do you volunteer?
Actually, I volunteer at Nicholas Children's Hospital with Radio Lollipop. We actually have a clip on that. But I go there and I get to volunteer with the children, go into the radio station. I get to be the DJ, run the booths,
there it is,
conduct the meetings, and I get to bring happiness to those kids. So I'm really excited about that, and I get to visit them in something that they might not be able to see every day. And they're in a hospital, so it's kind of unfortunate for them. But when you can go in and make yourself known to them, it brightens their day. So it's really a blessing to be able to do that.
Do you, I know that you mentioned that you would like to possibly report or announce for the sports fields, but do you find that there may be a chance that you stick reporting to like a humanitarian type of environment, since that is something that you care strongly about?
I think it's definitely a strong possibility. It's just something that I lean towards more in my heart as just end up where I end up in the future. It could definitely be, maybe I can work them both in at the same time as well. A lot of sports teams do a lot of charity work, so I could probably get onto that if I get like signed to a team or something.
Do you have any favorite reporters?
Reporters, I mean, I've always, when back in high school, I met Gio Benitez from CBS 4, who's now on Good Morning America reporter. So I followed his career, so it's kind of cool to see. When I met him when he was doing something just local, and then watching him get to where I eventually would hope to be, so I think that was really interesting.
Oh, very good. Okay, so, well, now that you're here at Miami-Dade, and I understand you're doing the bachelor's degree, how much longer do you have in that?
I have about a semester and a half left, so pretty excited.
And of course, you love MDC. I know that once you finish the associates, you do have an opportunity to transfer somewhere else, but you did choose to stay here.
Correct.
And that must be because you just love the environment here and the professors, and also, I mean, you're able to get scholarships, and also you just stick around, right?
Right. No, it's definitely a great opportunity. I don't think many people take advantage of what Miami-Dade has to offer. They might put it in the back of their mind as a backup school, but it actually has really good programs, and that's not as costly as other schools, and they have great professors, and you learn so much, even hands-on things. So, and even the professors are always looking out for you, finding opportunities for you to move on, get into the field, to get you ready to be out there on your own.
Yes, that's true. I can vouch 100% for that, and that's also why I'm so grateful to be a student here as well. And well, Shannon, once you're done, I know that you would like to go ahead and become a reporter, but are you anticipating any internships and all? Because that's probably going to have to be the next step, right?
Yeah, I was looking for internships through ESPN and ABC in Orlando and in Connecticut for through Disney, who they own them because I did their college program, which is offered through Miami-Dade as well. Students, any student can go into the college program, so it's a good internship and experience, and then I can get you into other connections. So I was going through them, working through their internship programs to get into higher ones.
Yeah. Well, you see, that's the thing about MDC. Not only do they provide exceptional opportunities for everyone that almost everyone here qualifies for, but they also keep you in touch with professors of other universities and different scholarship opportunities and even internships. I mean, they offer so many here. And so we're so thankful for everyone that came out today with the National Academy, and thank you so much. We do hope to have you here for our next show. Thank you, Shannon.
Thank you.